Okay, we're here with Clément Latour
Hi.
from Supair, who's going to take us through some of the changes and new products for 2019 and the new Delight 3 harness.
So here it is, the new Delight 3.
Yep.
We're now showing small, medium and large size. We have extra large size coming in the next 2 weeks. So soon all sizes will be ready. It's already a pretty good success. It's a very polyvalent harness. We made it the best compromise possible, which means compromise between safety, comfort and weight. So we call it a lightweight cross-country harness.
Lightweight cross-country, super. And so if you could take me through a few of the changes and differences for the second generation.
Yeah, sure, we can have a look. So first new thing is a completely new parachute pocket. As you can see, we have a small marker here, red, which means that if your handle is pulled a little bit, you can notice that something wrong happening, and then you can open it and check it and make sure it's correctly mounted. We now deliver it with a dedicated pod to make sure its opening is as easy as possible, whatever the parachute inside. So basically, if the parachute fits inside the pod, it will work. Okay, so let's put it like this. We have now a much more stiffer back than what we used to have with the Delight 2. As a consequence, it's more comfortable. The sizing is also a little bit different because you get a better support from the side adjustment.
So it's a bit more comfy for those longer
so it's
flights.
more comfy.
Yeah.
And medium size fits to taller pilots than it used to be with the Delight 2. So it's small difference like this. Okay. We have a new protector, which is more efficient. So basically we have better passive safety than with the Delight 2. And in the back, we have a 5 centimeter thick plastazote foam, which is from the very top to the very bottom, and which is between the back and the parachute.
And is it 5 centimeters all the way
It's
up?
5 centimeters all the way out.
All the way up.
So it gives more comfort and a little bit protection. This protection is not part of the certification, but it might be helpful in case you fall on the back.
Yeah, super.
So as on the Delight 2, we can remove the pod. The idea is not to fly without it. The idea is to be able to replace it. In case you damage it or whatever, you don't need to send back your harness to the workshop. You can change it yourself if it gets damaged. So we have a new cockpit with small detail like this. So you connect this with a loop to your instrument, and then you just need to clip your instrument every time. Okay. The cockpit is connected to the waist strap. Let me show you. Which means it will help to keep it in the middle, right in the middle, well balanced with a good angle. So this is why we've been adding this.
Yeah, it's really good.
We have small pocket inside, so you can use a battery pack here, and then you've got a small exit for the cable, and you connect to your instrument. And we have in the new stuff, let me find it. We have now a leash, so which means we deliver the harness with a leash to get securized in case of tree landing. The leash is removable, so if you fly in a place with no trees, you can remove it, or you can put it on the other side if you prefer, up to the pilot. We now are in a 2-buckle system when we had a 5-buckle with the Delight 2, so it makes it quicker to get ready and to take off.
Get up system.
Yeah, exactly.
The T-lock.
Yeah, exactly.
So Clément, the Delight 3 is considered the ideal first pod, or by a lot of instructors say it's a good first pod to have. What sort of level do you think is good to start moving into a pod harness?
I think
How many hours? Or?
I think it's suitable as a first pod.
Yeah.
It's not so light, it's comfortable enough. We have the seat plate, so we have everything to make it suitable as a first pod. But for sure, first pod is for experienced pilots, so you need a couple of years of practice with a normal basic harness, in my opinion, before to move to a pod for sure. I mean, if you compare it to a Strike, which is a I can fly competition harness, we definitely not recommend this as a first pod. Of course, on the paper, you got everything. It's light, it's certified, it's got a parachute pocket and everything.
You need to look after it a little bit more.
Yeah, but the passive safety is not the same. Yeah. The feeling in the air is a little bit different, so we better go on the Delight 3 as a first pod, definitely.